Guys, I made this really cute little DIY of this tape dispenser, and I got the inspiration from Glam Obsessed Bargainista on Instagram. Here's what you're gonna need for your, as I call it, your glammed up tape dispenser. You're gonna need some type of tape dispenser. I found this adorable one from Michael's. Some type of spray paint. I went with this Krylon Chrome because that's the color I want, is this one. And I did get this one at Michael's. Painter's tape. You can get this at your local Walmart or home building supply store, and that's all you need. Let's get started. What I'd recommend first, guys, is removing the tape that was inside. I'm not going to be using it as a tape dispenser, but if you are, go ahead and remove that tape and then you can put it back in. But I'm just going to make sure it's cleaned off all the dust and residue. Now you're going to want to tape off the areas that you don't want to get paint on. So what's nice about this tape, I don't know if you've ever used this before. I have, when I've actually painted walls. It works really easy and it sticks and paint doesn't seep through. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want this part painted, I'm just wanting this. So I'm going to go along this line. Not sure if you can see, but there is a line that runs. So that's what I'm following, is this line all the way around. And I'm making sure that as I go around, that I'm pressing that on very securely and tight so that it doesn't seep into this area. And I'm gonna now go and tape off these areas as well. Okay, so it's not perfect, it's a mess, but you know what? It's gonna be yours, and at least if you try, that's all that matters. So now I'm gonna do the heel and protect that, and then I can get started with spraying it. Guys, so there's my taped up shoe, and well, it's looks a little messy, but hopefully if I've done it okay, it will protect most of what I want not to be painted. So you know what, if it gets some, it gets some. If that's just the way it goes when you have a DIY project. So next we're gonna spray paint it. So guys, you want to be in a very well ventilated area. I'm using my garage. Follow the instructions on your paint can, and then let's get started. Put a plastic bag down, or if you have newspaper, whatnot, that would be great for when you're going to prepare your area. That seriously took me all of 5 seconds. So that's one coat. So I'm gonna do a couple different coats on it. So I'm just gonna let this dry for a few minutes, and then I will do another. So guys, I've let it dry for a few minutes, so I'm going to now do a second coat and see how that looks. Here's my second coat. And as you can see, it isn't perfect. There's actually kind of paint lines, but you know what? It's gonna be in my closet and no one's gonna see it up close. So I've never painted anything like this before, so it's a learning experience. And when I did the first coat, I didn't do short strokes like I did with the second, so that was my big mistake. But pretty much what you're going to see is this front part and kind of this side. If you're doing this, I suggest to use short strokes at a time instead of what I did the first spray. I kind of did a very long stroke. And now I'm gonna let it dry, probably about a half hour or so. In an hour, maybe even an hour, I'll test it and then I'll show you what it looks like. Guys, I've let it dry for about an hour now, and it is dry to the touch. And I've just laid down a new piece of plastic, or if you have newspaper, to take off the tape. So I'm gonna take that off and hopefully it looks okay. I'm gonna try it in the closet, see how I like it. I let it dry for 2 hours in my opinion. So guys, here she is, my little shoe in my closet. And so I ended up putting it in here. I'll just back up. So I think it looks really cute. And yeah, I thought it turned out quite well considering I kind of had a few bumps in the road to get it done. But from a distance, I think it looks quite cute, ties in nicely. My other shoes that I have in here. So I'll do a bit of a close-up here. So I hope you guys follow me on Instagram at Decor Dream. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tutorial, and if you do make your own, please let me know either on YouTube here or on Instagram. And I thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!